Good morning. Welcome to Cooking with Cips. I'm Joe. Today we've got a very special treat for you. Today we have something that is a yearly tradition in the Cip household. And what it is, this is a Christmas Day frittata. We're coming to you live right now. Merry Christmas, Christmas Day. So let's jump right into this. This is something I grew up with in an Italian-Irish household. And I've got a few great ingredients here. We got some ground sausage. We got some bacon that I've cooked and crumbled up. This is a few different orange peppers, yellow peppers, and onions. I sauteed up some mushrooms and a little bit of butter. That's going to be amazing as well. Got a few different cheeses here. I've got some pepper jack and a few slices of Havarti. I actually cooked these in the air fryer. These are actually hash browns with no oil, okay? And then just the glue of everything, I got 18 eggs here. That's the glue of the frittata. So basically, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start out right now. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna actually blend these eggs together in a special way today. All right, we're gonna blend them. Okay, I like eggs that are well whipped. Now you can whip them all you want. We're going to show you easy way today to do it. All right, here we go. Look at that. Crank it up. I'm going to get these at a nice whip right now. I'm going to whip the heck out of these eggs. All right, there we go. All right. So I've got these eggs all nice and whipped. And look at my pan right here. I got my pan, I've got it on a very low setting, somewhere between low and medium. We don't want to burn these, okay? We don't want to burn them. So here's what we're gonna do. Hold my eggs right there. I'm gonna throw my sausage back in, okay? Throw my bacon in. Look at that. I'm gonna throw everything in there. Mushrooms, good night, sweet hot. Here we go. Peppers and onions. Kaboom. All right, look at this. Look how beautiful this is here. Take a look at this. Get in here and look at that. So basically what we're doing is we're reheating. Not that everything's cold here, but we want this nice and hot. Okay, now we're just putting everything together. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Isn't that nice? We're putting everything back in there. We're what they call marrying the food. Putting it all back in there together. That looks incredible. Look at that. Look at that. Take a look at that. All right, now we're going to come back. We're going to hold off on the potatoes just for a minute. We're going to throw my eggs right in there. Look at this. Oh, mamma mia. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Look at this here. Here we go. Here's the frittata. All right. Now we toss the taters in. Oh. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit. We're going to mix this one more time. This is incredible here. Yep. Look at this frittata. Now we're going to come across with some good old pepper. We're going to mix this right in, like a little bit of pepper in there. Hope everybody's having a great Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas. And we're going to go with my favorite, one of my favorites, fine salt crystals. Okay, here we go. Oh, you got to use it by the pinch. So that way you know what you're doing. You don't know how much you're putting in there if you just dump it. This isn't a lot. But you can always add salt. Like I always say, you can always add salt to it. You can never take salt away from it. Okay? All right, here we go. So we're just mixing this up a little bit. Look at that frittata. Oh, that's gonna be good. All right, so we got that. This is a very low cook. I'm not trying to burn anything, of course. All right, and we're gonna actually let this cook for just a little bit here. We want to cook the eggs most of the way. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna actually bake it in the oven for a little bit. and then get that nice all around cook to it, because we can't really cook the top much on this if we keep turning it. And we're gonna want, you want a nice deep pan like this, and this is about enough to feed 6. Okay, so adjust accordingly. If you got more, do more. I've done an 84 egg frittata before. Feed 20. Okay, so this is a lot of food for just one person, and you can always save it for another time if you want. Basically, what I used in this is I used a pound of bacon, a pound of breakfast sausage. I used the peppers, onions, a couple orange, and then maybe a half of an onion. And then I used a small bag of hash browns. You can use whatever kind of hash browns you want. You got to have the potato in there though, if you want to make this a real frittata. Okay. So I'm still kind of stirring this a little bit. This is gonna slow cook right here. Slow cook. Might just adjust my temperature just a hair. We don't want to burn it. Okay. And I'm gonna let this cook a little bit, and then we'll be back in just a little bit. We'll add the cheese, and then we'll bake it. I'll be right back with Cips. I'm Joe. We're doing a family classic tradition here with some frittata. And I just want you to take a look at this. So basically, when I'm mixing this, all I'm doing really is scraping off the bottom of the pan. We don't want it to burn, okay? That's basically all I've been doing. Now you can see that the egg has been cooking. See how it's been cooked? You can see the egg in there now. So basically, we want to get this to where it's still together, but it's not completely cooked, okay? And when I say completely cooked, I'm talking about the egg, okay? We want it still wet, very wet egg here. So now I'm just throwing in my cheeses, okay? I got hot pepper Havarti. I'm mixing those in to everything. It's still very wet. That's what we want. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw this in the oven and we're gonna bake it. That way it's all still gonna be one giant piece. Now you can bake frittata from the beginning, but the problem with that is, the major problem with that is that by the time it's cooked all the way through, you got the bottom burnt, the top's burnt. No. I like to cook my egg most of the way, and it doesn't take that long in the oven, so I'm flattening it out right now. Okay? I like these nice little flat deals right here. I'm gonna cut that off. I turn the burner off there. Right now we're getting ready to put this in the oven. Look at that, nice and flat. I mix the cheeses in. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bake this. I already have my oven. You know, a piece of cheese I just found. I already have my oven at 350 degrees. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bake this for 5 minutes. That's it. And we're gonna take a look at it. And we're gonna go on from there. It's gonna take about probably 10 minutes. I'm gonna get this baby in there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna bake it, and then we're gonna come back on top and then throw a little bit of extra cheese in there. That's a little cheddar cheese. Okay, here we go. Let's throw it in there. There it goes. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back. There's my 5 minutes right there. Let's take a look. Welcome back to Cooking with Cips. Let's take a look at it. 5 minutes. Kind of heavy here. Let's take a look here. Ooh, yeah, it's just about done. See how the egg pulled everything together? It's good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it a nice little. Let it rain. Let it snow. Hey, we might not have a white Christmas here, but you know what? We're still gonna let it snow. We're gonna let it snow with some cheese, okay? Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. There we go, here we go. There it is. So we just did a nice little layer of cheese. Now remember, your pan's gonna be hot, okay? We're actually gonna also do a little fine salt crystals. One more topper of this. It's good to season your meals as you go. You don't want to just season in one time. You want to season it throughout the process, okay? Throughout the process. Here we go. It's good enough. I don't want to over salt. And then, you know that. You know that. You know I like a little bit of pep on there. A little pep in your step. Let's go. Here we go. We're going in. Going back in. We're going to do this 5 minutes and we're going to be grubbing. See you in a minute. Welcome back. Cooking with Cips. We have a special treat for everyone today. We're doing a, Oh my. It's a Cip classic here. A classic Italian frittata. All right. So now we had another 5 minutes in there. Now we're getting ready to serve this bad boy. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm just going around the outside. Just cutting around the outside because we're actually going to plate this up almost as if it was almost a pie almost. Okay? And I'm also going to put down my toast. Toast is always good with this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it. Okay? Look at that. Cut it into pieces. Look at that. Nice straight lines. Okay? Just cutting this. All right? And we'll just cut it. All right, so let's serve one of these up here. Oh, look at that. That's what you want. You don't want it leaking everywhere, and it's a nice piece of lasagna almost. Look at that. Just take a look at that. Merry Christmas. And like Big Pops, Big Cips, my dad always used to say on Christmas, if you're not here by 11 o'clock, we're starting without you. Thank you so much for spending your Christmas with us and the Cip family. If you could like us, that'd be great. Maybe follow us and check us out on YouTube, Cooking with Cips. Look under Joe Cips as well. And I also want to give a little Christmas shout out to my cameraman. Yeah, Big Trey Cips.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.